Wish you very happy good morning to all of you. I very warm welcome the online education. Okay, now today we are going to learn about the 15th lesson of science, that is materials we use. Okay, now in the last lesson already we have learned what the substances, the materials, that is matter. Okay, the things already know what we call the substances, what we call the matters. Okay, but now here in day-to-day life, since morning to late night, we are using many things. We are using many things. It might be a man-made things, it might be a natural things. The things that we will learn about in this lesson. Okay, so first of all here, I would like to inform you about the man-made things. Which are the man-made things? Which are the natural things? So man-made things means what? What is man-made things or what is natural things? So natural things we can obtain from the plants, animals, then after ground. That means that we can say here the minerals and the minerals to be considered as the, yes, what is meant by natural and man-made materials. So first of all we'll see the natural things. So which are the natural things to whom we can call the natural things? So the things we obtain from the animals, plants, then minerals, oils, these are the natural things. Okay, so what is the use of natural things? So day-to-day life, in every day we are using the natural things. See, suppose water, we are drinking water. Where from we get? We get from the nature. Okay, oxygen we were taking. Okay, every day, in every second we are breathing, where the process of exhale and inhale is going on. So the process while taking inside the air, so we are taking the oxygen, or while releasing the air, that means what we are releasing the carbon dioxide. So this process, the process, it takes place with the help of the natural resources, that is oxygen, carbon dioxide, air we can say. Okay, so these are the natural resources, as well as we can say over here. So the things which can obtain from the ground. Okay, so what we are getting from ground? So we are getting metals, then non-metals. Earlier in the last lesson already we learned about the elements. Near about 118 elements we have learned. So out of that, some are naturals. Okay, some are natural. That means we are getting from natural. It is free of cost. Okay, it might be a coal, then aluminium, silver, gold. These are the natural things, natural materials. Okay, now here as an example, if you think about the natural, so we can see it's wood. Okay, what is the use of wood? Daily we are using to construct the houses, to making the furnitures. Okay, as well as to use as a fuel. Okay, so these are the uses. Next one is silk. Okay, what is the use of silk? Silk is a what we are using silk for to making the clothes. We are using the clothes, costumes. Okay, next one is wool, cotton, jute. These are the natural resources that we are using for the purpose, different purposes. Okay, so now next one is man-made materials. So what is man-made materials? Okay, now whenever you're making the, you're making the new articles or new substances with the help of the natural resources. That is what man-made material. Now your cloth. Okay, so cloth we are using, that is man-made things, but by using what? By using the natural things, natural substance, that is cotton, silk we can say. Okay, so here are many things we are using. Okay, so number of articles are there, number of substances there. It might be a natural resources, it might be a man-made things, man-made substances. So you have to make a one list of that and find out the differences between the man-made things and the natural things. What are the difference in between them? Okay, the things why we call it the man-made things, why we call it the natural things. Again, I'm repeating, the natural things means what we can, the things we get from the atmosphere, we get from the nature, that is natural substances, natural materials we can say. Or man-made things, the things we produce newly by using the natural resources and natural substances by using the chemical processing. It's a chemical process. By using the chemical process, we can get the things. Okay, next slide, sir. Now here, when we are using many things in morning, when you get early, so what you are doing, you're cleaning your teeth. So on the picture, on the screen, you can see the number of what toothpaste are there. Number of toothpaste are there. So it might be various manufacturing companies are there. Their Colgates are there, Sensodyne, Smiles, Aquafresh. These are the what manufacturing companies. Okay, these are the manufacturing companies, but every day we are using these things. So what is the purpose behind of this? What are the ingredients of this toothpaste? Okay, so now I would like to inform you about before this toothpaste. Nowadays you can get number of toothpaste, but earlier the people used to use that in India. That is what neem twigs. Now in the today also in the rural region. Okay, they are using the neem twigs to clean their teeth. Now coal powder, ash, tooth powder, salt, pomegranate root are they used to clean their teeth. Okay, but now the things which is included as the ingredient of the toothpaste are now we are using this type of toothpaste. Okay, because of the toothpaste. Next slide, sir. In the toothpaste, many ingredients are there. You can see the major ingredients of the toothpaste is calcium carbonate and the calcium hydroxide phosphate. Okay, see what I'm saying. See, in the toothpaste, the major ingredients is calcium carbonate and the calcium hydrogen phosphate. Okay, so what is the use of this calcium carbonate? It helps to remove the dirt of teeth, as well as it gives shine to your teeth. Okay, so now calcium carbonate phosphate, as well as there is a next part, that is what fluoride. Okay, fluoride is also ingredients of the toothpaste. It prevents to decay the teeth, as well as it helps to make it strong. See, fluoride is the ingredients of the toothpaste. And what is the use of fluoride? Yes, the fluoride, they prevent the decay. Decay means what? When your teeth are getting decay यानी सड़न लगना, यानी दांत खराब हो जाना. Okay, so prevent the decay the teeth. It helps to make it strong. Okay, so on the television you can see many of the advertisement of the toothpaste. Okay, they are using so particular articles. The salt is there. Then many, what we can say, perfumes they are using, their fragrance they are using. Okay, so these are the ingredients, but it's depend on these things, that is calcium carbonate, calcium hydrogen phosphate, and the fluoride. Okay. Now the next part is what are the sources of the fluoride? Okay, fluoride is the natural ingredients which contain in the toothpaste, but what are the sources where from we can get a fluoride? It is always help to make your teeth strong. So the source is what? Your black tea. Yes, black tea, juice, fruit juice, sodas, blue crabs, then shrimp, coffee, chocolates, white rice, cooked carrot, and boiled potatoes. These are the resources of fluoride. Okay, that means what? When you are consuming these things, that means what? It helps to make your teeth strong, as well as it prevents to the decay of your teeth. Okay. Now next part we'll see. So first of all, there is one activity for you. Activity is what? You have to write the information which is given on the container of the toothpaste. Suppose everyone is using the toothpaste. Okay, so some information has given on that container. So you have to be write down the information. You have to be collect the information. What the things has been given. What is the purpose behind to give this information of the container? Okay, next slide, sir. Now next part is what? This is about the toothpaste, but next part is what? Detergent. What? Detergent. The detergent regularly we are using to wipe the dirt from our clothes. Okay, now here the detergent, the word is derived from the Latin word detergere, which means to wipe away. Okay, so detergent, the word which has derived from the Latin word, the meaning of the detergere is to wipe away. So what to wipe? The dirt. Okay, so now detergent is substance that cleans or wipes away the dirt. Okay, so whenever we are taking, so that means what, we are cleaning our clothes, so we are using detergent. So what is the use of, or what is the purpose to use the detergent? Because we want to wash our clothes, we want to wipe the dirt from the clothes. Okay, so that purpose we are using the detergent. But to making the detergents, there are natural resources has been used. The first one is a soap nut, that we can say it's a Rita. Then soap pot, that is shikekai. Soap, washing soda, washing powder, liquid soap, shampoo, all are the types of the detergent. Okay, this detergent we are using for the different purposes. Now here, the soap nuts and the soap pod, it's a natural detergent. A soap, washing soda, then washing powder, liquid soap, shampoo, all of the detergents. Suppose shampoo we are using to clean our hair. Liquid soap we are using to clean up your utensils. Washing powder, yes, to clean our clothes. So these are the purposes. Okay. Next slide, sir. Okay, but now here, before, so when you're using the, okay, on the slide you can see the number of manufacturing companies of the detergent powder. Here Surf Excel, then Cyclone, Henko, Ariel, Ujala. These are what? These are the manufacturing companies. Manufacturing companies, every day they are inventing the new powder or new detergent powder to get the clean clothes. Okay, it's increasing the ability to wipe the all dirt from the clothes. And you may saw many of the advertisement on the television. Okay, now why, next slide, sir, why this detergent has been used to what? To clothes, and how they are using. Okay, so now the detergent powder, they are having an one ability, that is the surface activity. What is surface activity? For this to explain the surface activity, there is an experiment has been given over this. For that experiment, you want a clean glass water, then oil, water, and detergent. So what will you do? When you add, many of the times you may observe that the take water and add some oil to it. Okay, when you add to and just shake the bottle vigorously. So what will you observe? You will observe that after some time, the liquid in the bottle settle and the oil will again float on the liquid. Okay. Now next part, when you saw the same thing, then you have to add what? You have to add detergent powder in that solution. So again, you have to shake it very fastly or quickly, you can say. So you will get the homogeneous solution and the color of the mixture appear milky. Okay, so what does it happen? Because of there is a molecule of water, molecule of oil, and molecule of detergent powder. Okay, so the molecule of the detergents are long, and the properties of its two ends are different. A molecule of the detergent holds on to water molecule at one and the oil molecule at the another. So there is what the result, the molecule of the oil mixed with the water. This is how soaps acts when we wash ourselves or our soiled clothes. See, we wash ourselves when you're having a bath. So that time you use a detergent, we can say, or soap, or away the wipes or soils from your clothes. So these are the capacity, these are the ability of detergent, that is surface activity. Okay, so now here detergent are surface active. On one effect of the surface activity is the lather formation. See, when you use the detergent, so you may form a foam, that is lather formation or bubbles, you can see, that is foam. So when you use the soaps, you may saw when you rub the soap on your body, so there is lather formation, that is foam. Okay, now here there are some types, that is natural detergent and the man-made detergents. See, earlier I said that is soap nuts and the soap pods are the natural detergents in the common use. It contains a chemical name that is Salon. Okay, it content that is saponin. Okay, saponin is the main content of Rita and the Shikekai. Okay, it does not have any harmful effect on the skin, Shikekai, and the woolen threads and clothes. See, the natural detergents, they don't have any bad effect and side effect on your skin as well as the silk clothes as well as your clothes. Nowadays, the many before the people used to use soil also to clean their hairs as a shampoo. Nowadays we are using the shampoo, but earlier the people used to get a soil to clean their hairs. Okay, so this is a natural detergent. But next one is what man-made detergent. The man-made, earlier I said the man-made thing is what the things which is produced by using the natural things. That is man-made things. So now man-made soaps was prepared by using the animal fat and wood ash. See what they used to use, that is animal fat and wood ash to make a detergent. Now it is believed that it has been invented in West about 2000 years ago. Okay, nowadays we are using number of detergent, but it is considered, it is believed that the detergent is also available before the 2000 years ago. Nowadays number of soaps in our market to clean the clothes. Next slide, sir. Now here types of soap, hard soap and the soft soap. Now here hard soap is used to washing the clothes. It is a sodium salt of fatty acids. The next one is in the hard water of well and tube well. Soap does not give lather but forms a scum. Hence it loses its cleaning property. See, there are two types of soap. We can say there is a hard soap and the soft soap. So hard soap we are using to clean or to wash our clothes. Okay, and it contains a sodium salt of fatty acid. But if you think about the soft soap, it is only we are using to bath. Okay, it is the potassium salt of the fatty acid. It does not cause any irritations of the skin. It not give any side effect to the skin. Okay, so as well as hard water, it's depend on the water types of water. We can say the hard water we can get from the well or tube well. So does not give any lather. Lather means what? It's a foam. It does not give any lather or forms of scum. It loses its cleansing property. See, just because of the hard water, it might reduce their their ability to clean the clothes or our body. Okay, next slide. Now the last point is what? That is the cement production. Okay, cement is the another things that we are using regularly. Regularly we are using for the different purposes. Okay, so when you see the urban area, so the houses which is made from the cement, and nowadays in the rural area also many people they want to construct their house by using the cement or cement concrete, you can say. So if you are using the cement concrete, so how the things which is made of from? Okay, that is cement. So cement which is made of from the silica, that we can say sand, रेती जिसे कहा जाता है, silica, then alumina, lime, iron oxide and the magnesia. These are the ingredients of cement. Okay, cement which is made of from what things? That is the first of all silica, then alumina, then lime, iron oxide and the magnesia. These are the ingredients. Okay, but what is the use of cement? For what purpose we are using the cement? So purpose is what? To making the sheets. Okay, now blocks. Nowadays to construct their house, the people they are using what? Their cement blocks to construct their walls. Okay, now pillars. Okay, if suppose the construction of concrete is given there, working is there, that means what you are using, we are making the houses by using the pillars, or pipes are made from the concrete produce cement, concrete which is made of from cement. Or the next part is what? The cement is a dry greenish gray powder with the fine particle. I think so everyone having saw that is the cement. So cement, it's a fine particle. It's a fine particle which is in the greenish gray color and it is in the dry. Okay, but whenever the cement which comes in the contact of water, it will be get hard or it will be spoiled. That means that we cannot use it again. So these are the cement. Okay, again I'm saying the cement which is made up from the silica, alumina, then lime, iron oxide, and the magnesium. And the purpose is what? To making the sheets, blocks, pillars, pipes, to make the construct the roads. Nowadays we are using what? In our country, the roads has been constructed by the cement, and there is a particular reason behind of this. Because of those, whenever the road has been made of cement, it will be long lasting. Then after it, the shape of the road, it will be remain at the extreme temperature or extreme condition. It will not be spread out. Okay, so durability of the concrete, it will be long last. Then low maintenance cost. Okay, see, there is a maintenance cost. It will take the low making cost of the roads when you are using the cement, as well as it will not give any, it will not change the shapes. Okay, so that only the reason nowadays we are using the cement concrete to making a road. Okay, now next part, next slide, sir. See, in this way we have learned. Okay, what point? That is concrete. Concrete is a mixing of cement, water, sand, and gravel. See, concrete means not, it's a mixture. And until and unless you will not make a concrete, so we cannot construct by using the soil. Sorry, by using the cement. Okay, concrete, it's a mixing of cement, water, sand, and gravel. Okay, now for making a strong or leak-proof slab, certain substances has been mixed in the concrete. See, this is concrete, and when you want to make your ceiling, so you're adding the substance in the concrete, because of it will be you will get the leak-proof, waterproof slabs, or we can say ceiling. Okay, Dr. Fixit. Have you ever heard the word of the Dr. Fixit? Dr. Fixit, it's a substance which is produced by the chemical process. It prevents from the leak. Okay, so that the substances, many substances are there which prevent the leak. So these are the concrete, okay, that we are using to give the to making the floor, to making the pillars, as well as to give the ceiling or slabs. Okay, next slide. So in this way we have learned about the things, that is materials we use. So we learn about the man-made things, we learn about the natural things, okay, natural substances. Then the first materials, that is what? Toothpaste that we are using regularly. What are the ingredients of toothpaste? Then what the earlier, what the people used to do to clean their teeth. Then next, that is detergent. Which type of detergent are there for? Why we are using the detergents? So then the types, that is natural detergents, man-made detergents. Then after, the types of soap, that is hard soap and the soft soap. The next, that is what? Cement production. Okay, so which are the ingredients of the cement and what purposes we are using the cement? So the things which we have learned here. And the next part is what? Concrete. Okay, what concrete, to whom we can call the concrete, and what is the use of this? Which things we added to get leak-proof slabs? Okay, the things which already you have learned. Okay, but now in the on your screen here, some questions has been given over there. Okay, so first, what do we use to clean our teeth? Okay, so whatever answer is there, you just write in the chat box. Yes.
Sir, which question?
Next, what do we use? Okay, you can take the screenshot of this. Okay, second question, what do we use to clean our body? What do we use? Yes. Next question. What is the use of cement? What is the use of cement? Why we are using the cement and what purpose we are using the cement? The next, write the names of detergent powder. So you can write the manufacturing company that I have shown. Okay. So next one is what causes the hardness of water? What causes the hardness of water? These are the questions. Okay. Next slide. Now we will move to the last point of this lesson, that is our homework. Okay, you can take the screenshot of this. Okay, there are some questions. They make a list of things that we are using regularly. Apart from this, now we have learned that toothpaste, cement, and the detergent. But apart from this, which things we are using regularly? That you have to write. They collect the information given on the toothpaste container of the cartoon. See, whenever you are having the toothpaste container, write down the information. What are the things has been given over there and why it is given. Next is what are the ingredients of cement? What are the ingredients? So write down the ingredients of cement. Okay, so that is the end of the. I hope so. All you are clear about the materials that we are using regularly. Okay. So thank you to attend the lessons. Thank you so much.